Welcome back to another edition of Inside the Idaho Vandals with Vandal head coach Jason Gesser. I'm Dennis Patchen. Thanks for joining us. You got close. What happened?
Your question is my question. I don't know what team that was in the first half. The first half, we came out very, very flat, very, very just blah. We were either too excited to have all those penalties or just not focused enough. It was one of those things where we didn't play the way we've been playing the last two games, limiting our penalties, limiting our mistakes. We get the ball on offense, we drive right down the field, we turn the ball over. He doesn't even get hit, and we turn the ball over. We're misalignment on defense, doing misassignments on defense and on offense as well too. And it was just one of those deals to where we spotted them 17 points. And when you won one game all year long, you can't spot teams 17 points. And we did fight back. We did play a lot better in the second half, and we got the game back really close and had a chance at the very end of the game to get getting the ball back to go on there and tie it up and go to overtime, and again, turnover. So it was we beat ourselves is what happened.
The interesting thing to me is the fans are going to look at the end of the game. You're looking at the beginning of the game.
You got to look at the whole thing.
Are we as fans misdirected then? Should we pay more attention to what happened? Because you guys did overcome that early hole, and fans are going to say, well, man, if we could have done something in the fourth quarter. You're saying if we could have done something in the first quarter.
Exactly. We still could have, okay, you got 12 penalties for 100 yards. You got 3 turnovers, okay? And we're still getting the ball back to go and tie the game up. And we have how many guys are open that we missed for touchdowns down the field? A drop pass in the end zone for a touchdown down there. We killed ourselves. With all those mistakes, the way we played and everything, we still had a chance to come and win the game. Imagine if we eliminated those mistakes, what the final score might have been. And so that's the one thing that we got to focus on. Yes, we fought back. Yes, we got the team to respond. Yes, we did all those things, but let's win a game. Let's do the right things. Let's do the right things off the field that translate to do on the field. And let's win a game, not by 3 or 7, but let's win by 21. Why not? We can. We have the players to do that. We have the guys to do that. Now we got to lock them in. We got to get them focused to do things right off the field that translates to do on the field, eliminating our penalties, eliminating our mistakes, and we can very well do that.
Is that the most frustrating thing then, is that you look at your team and go, I know we could win games, as opposed to just, it's like we're not very good and we can't win games?
Yeah, it is. That's the most frustrating part. Halftime, here's exactly what I did. We went into our team room, offense sat down. I just went in, there's a table in the front. I sat down just like this, and I said, guys, are they a special squad? Are they a great team? And everybody's just shaking their head. No. Well, then what's the deal? We talked about it all week long. We're beating ourselves. Let's just take care of what we can take care of. Not turn the ball over. Hit a 5-yard pass. Block the guy in front of you. Are they that much better we can't block them? No. Are they that much better we can't get open? No. Then let's go out there and do it. And just really just talk to them, and then gather the whole team up and kind of said, hey, here's what's going to happen. This is going to be a game of tale of 2 halves. Everybody's going to ask me after the game, what magic dust or what magic words did you speak to the guys at halftime to come out here and play the second half and win the second half of the game? And not only win, but to kill them. Because I told them, we got the ball starting up second half. We're going to go down and we're going to score. Touchdown. We did. Knew we were going to go pop onside because we saw in our opening kickoff. We saw it scouting them all week long. We could get that. We go with Coach Libby, our special teams coordinator. Hey, we scored in his first drive. I want pop onside. Yep, we got it. Okay. Then we're going to go down there and we're going to score again. All of a sudden, it's going to be a 3-point game. We're going to have all the momentum in this game, and we're going to kill these guys. Not just beat them, we're going to kill them. And everybody's getting juiced up in the tunnel. Everybody's getting juiced up, ready to go. Well, we go down and we score. We come 1 yard shy of getting that pop onside. They go down there and score again. But we still responded. Our defense came out, played a lot better. Our offense came out, played a lot better. Special teams came out, played a lot better. But again, block punt, muff on special teams. We still made a great play. Bobby made a great play, getting the ball down there to the 2-yard line on the pass to Cameron Harris. Fake punts. We still executed on all those fronts, but if we just eliminate those stupid little mistakes, we win by more than just a touchdown.
You got 1 week left. Can you? Is it too late in the year to eliminate those things?
We really thought that we were getting to that point because you look at the San Jose State game. Very, very, very minimal mistakes. Flag-wise, penalty-wise. You go to the BYU game. Similar, okay? Similar. And then all of a sudden in this game, it just, why? You know? It's just one of those things, you got a little kid and they do something stupid and you're like, why? You know, just why? And that's part of a team. That's a part of having a not very mature team or not very experienced team. And that's kind of where we're at right now. And as much as we are progressing and moving forward, you know, we do have 1 week left in the season. You hope that it's not a light switch, it can't just turn on and off. But the thing that you do hope is that these younger guys and these guys that are getting experience and getting playing time understand it, they see it. They see the direct correlation of when we're griping with them and harping on them about making the direct or correct decisions off the field, doing the little things off the field, at practice, in academics, in the classrooms, out in the community. You start doing those things, there's a direct correlation to how you perform on the field. And I think they're starting to get that. And if that sparks, then the future is starting to shift and you can start seeing that growth.
Talk about the future. Some of the young players on this team have more years here at the University of Idaho and even some that haven't made it on the field. Alyssa Charleston took a look at some of the Vandals that will have an impact, not necessarily this weekend for the final game, but in the future.
As the 2012 Idaho football season comes to an end, 19 players graduate from the program and were honored for their dedication and contributions as Vandals last Saturday.
Today we said goodbye to some key Vandal seniors, but several underclassmen not only made a difference this year, but show promise for Idaho's future.
Junior quarterback Taylor Davis provided a glimpse of that promise after he led a fierce comeback against the University of Texas San Antonio in the second half. Davis threw 18 of 29 for 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. Junior James Baker is another player to keep an eye on next season. This year, Baker was a standout running back for the Vandals, averaging over 4 yards a carry for 333 yards on 81 attempts with 2 touchdowns. Defensive end Max Ford will also be expected to build onto a strong sophomore campaign as a disruptive force and key piece in Idaho's defensive game plan. Juniors Najee Lovett and Jari Level are projected to be a dynamic duo at the wide receiver position after pulling in 11 combined touchdowns for the Vandals this season. Although the Vandals struggled this year, the future looks optimistic, with a talented core of young, up-and-coming players.
How much do you like those sophomores, those freshmen, the kids that even are redshirting or aren't playing much?
A lot. You know, you see these guys, and when you play younger players and they're getting those reps, they're getting that experience, that's the one thing you can't teach. You can't teach that. And so you see the young guys doing it. Not only are they doing it in the right fashion, they're doing it off the field in the weight room. They're doing it off the field in the classroom. You know, we made a big emphasis in this last recruiting class to bring in guys that had a better GPA, you know, a minimal of 2.5 GPA, and that's the direction that we need to go in and keep getting that direction. Because those are things that you eliminate distractions. You're bringing in smarter players. You're bringing in players that understand the whole big picture. It's not just about getting a sack or getting a touchdown catch or throwing a touchdown pass. It's about the big picture. And so you see those younger guys developing, and you see those younger guys doing the right things. You get very excited about the future, and that is a big reason why I want to remain here and stay here and be a part of that future, because you see where the growth is going. You see where this team is going to head to, and it's exciting to see.
The future is next year. We still have one more football game to play this season, and we'll take a look ahead at that when we come back. Jason Gesser, Dennis Padgett, Inside the Idaho Vandals will return.